Alright boys, Deus 2, HF2 Coil version 310. You see that old honker there? It's tilted up. That's part of the bottom of a aluminum can there folded up. You see that? Alright. 29 kHz multi-frequency channel 0. You hear that double beeper there? That probably would suggest that A, that target is shallow, and or B, it could be tilted. You see my ID in that window? I'm going to the 89 kHz channel 6. You see what that ID did? See what it did? It went up 10 points, didn't it? 88.3. See that? 81 in the meter. Went up 7 points, didn't it? Can Slaw. You see that? 29 kHz channel 0. 84, 85. 89 kHz. 2-point rise, that's all. 3 at the best. 88. You see that? You see the distinct difference in the behavior there. Okay? Quite a difference. Alright. Alright, camera back on. I had a car come up the road here. We're going to sweep from the other direction here. Okay? We're going to sweep over here on that go ring. Remember, it's still tilted there. 29 kilohertz. You see that ID? Now, if I get back here, I get sort of shaky signal, okay? Right there, strong signal. You see that ID? 73. 89 kilohertz band. Look what happened. Mono program. 78, back to 70, 29 kilohertz band. See that? So we had ID rise with both the mono program over here and the 89 kilohertz band. Okay? We're going to come over here, sweep this can slaw from this direction. The results are a little different versus sweeping it this way. Okay? But there's still some good data here. 29 kilohertz single frequency. You see the ID. 83, 84. 89 kilohertz channel 6. So you see that ID. It went up a little bit more that way versus the other way versus 29 kilohertz. Going to the single frequency. You see that. So it didn't drop, which would suggest no masker, low conductive masker, okay? But it didn't go below what the 29 kilohertz band was showing, did it? That's a piece of can slaw. Okay? So coming around both of those targets, using this machine, the sharpshooter would probably dig that one and he would leave that one in the ground. Okay? Go back here again and sweep here again. That's 29 kilohertz. That's full tones too. Hear that? Here's the gold ring full tone. You don't hear about one tone in there. You hear that? So you've got some audio nuance you can go on, and you've also got some numbers in this screen here, huh? That could be laying in a sight a mere 1 inch. That could be in a sight laying a mere 1 inch. Let's turn the camera off and we'll put this competitor's unit on this right here. All right. The Manticore with the MA Coil is on. Disclaimer, that machine over there, everything I showed in this video was at speed 2. This is general program speed 5. Alright? The general program. Here's the honker. We got a little elongated trace there, don't we, boys? Here's the can slaw. You see that trace? That can slaw's trace looks better than that honker does right there. Look at there. You see that? But that thing is tilted. Alright? Here's all-terrain low conductor, speed 6. Here's the honker. Sweeping it just like I did that Deus 2, more or less. You see that elongated trace? Now you've got an idea in there showing low conductor. Here's the can slaw. So that can slaw looks better than the gold ring, but the can slaw's ID is a little higher. Now I'm over here. All-terrain low conductor, speed 6. Okay, I've got a good dot there. What about out here? See what I got? Now I'm in one region, all tones. External speaker, speed 6. All-terrain high conductors, speed 6. Here's the honker. You see the trace there. Again, the can slaw's trace looks cleaner, don't it? How about over here? Got a pretty good dot there. What about out here? Got a pretty good dot there too, don't we? We just got different IDs. Can I tell which one of them is a gold ring with this machine? Deep high conductor, the can slaw reads 55. The gold ring reads 41. All-terrain low conductors, the gold ring reads 41. Can slaw reads 54. General program, the gold ring reads 41. The can slaw reads 54, 55. So how do I know which one of them is which with this machine? The dot presentation. Could I depend on that dot and make a guess there if I had to choose one of them to dig? Might dig the wrong one. Might leave the best one and dig the wrong one. May not dig either one of them. Or may dig both. But with that machine right over there, the sharpshooter probably wouldn't dig that one. You see how that works? I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me turn this camera back on in case there's some people out there, you know, that I'm in the 40 killer single frequency. I'm in noise channel 9. Now you can go back and rewatch the video. Here's the gold ring. I'm at max frequency shift. You see what I got for ID there? 42, 43. You see what I got for ID on that can slaw. I'm going to the other extremes. -9 channel, 40 kilohertz. Okay. We'll go down to the other extremes, go to 5 kilohertz. We'll go to noise cancel channel 9. Here's the honker. There's the can slaw. All right. Now we're at channel 9. -9, I'm sorry, channel -9. Here's the honker. 41, 42. There's the cam slaw. Alright. Here's all-terrain low conductor. There's the cam slaw. There's the honker. Okay, so can you take this machine, looking at the screen, looking at the ID, listening to the audio quality, can you tell me which one of those is which? The sharpshooter can't. I don't think. Here's rich profile. All-terrain low conductors, speed 6. That's the honker go ring. That's one region, all tones. So, no help there. That will conclude the video.